Hey boys and girls, today I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to record your smart music assignments. Some of you may have used it recently, but most of you haven't seen this version of it, the online version, so I'm going to take you through a quick tutorial. You're going to first open up your Smart Music, go to smartmusic.com and log in, and you should get to a page which looks like this, which has your assignments due on it and recently graded assignments. You're going to see that I've put in a starter exercise for you to do. This is just to test to make sure everything is working. So this one is going to be due by the end of the day on Tuesday, and then there will be an assignment on Thursday that I'm going to give you, which will be a little bit more meaningful. So what you're first going to do is you'll see the assignment here. This is from the Tradition of Excellence book, book 2. This is for one of the concert band or wind ensemble groups. You're going to click Start, and it's going to take you to a page that will ask you to select your instrument. So I'm going to select trumpet, since I'm going to do this on the trumpet today as a sample. Press OK, and then it will load up the assignment from Smart Music. When I make an assignment, I'm going to give you some instructions, and you'll see those instructions right here where it says part instructions. Listen to the assigned line first. Practice the line for accuracy. Record when ready. Listen to your recording before you submit it. And you want to do that to make sure that the recording sounds like it should and it's not distorted. Sometimes the microphone is up too high and it has recorded you at too high of a level. Once you've read that, and this is the amount of points that it's going to be worth, you can close the assignment. You should get to your performance page. Now, there's a lot on this page, so I'm going to take you through a couple of things. I have already set the metronome mark for you, which is located over here. However, if you're just going to play the line and you want to practice along with it, you can slow it down. So, for example, this is what the line sounds like. I'll play a little bit of it for you. All right, and so that's the line. Now, if you want a more clear visual or clear auditory sound to hear what it sounds like, you can go over here and take the accompaniment off, and you can play it and just hear what the part sounds like. Get the idea? All right, if that's too fast for you, you can always slow it down using the metronome. However, when you go to record, it's going to go back to this setting as the assigned setting. All right, there's a lot of things on this page, so when you have a chance to kind of do a little research on it and just play around with it, you'll start to see some things. Up here, this is the tracks. This is what, when you record, this will keep track of how many you've recorded. Or, I'm sorry, this one here. The track is what you're going to record. The takes are the different times you do it. So you can record a few different times, and then it'll take all of them and hold on to them, and then you can select one of them to submit if you want to keep a couple just in case you hope that one sound better. This is the count off here. It's going to give you a predetermined count off. I'll set that. The assessment. You can click on this when you're done and see what your score was, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. Loop means to repeat things over and over, and then display. There's some different things in there. I'm not going to go into that right now. So for the time being, that's going to be our line, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning. So you can just go back to where you want to start it by clicking on the place. Make sure you know your signature, time signature, and I'm going to do a little practice recording here and show you what happens. So when I'm ready, after I've practiced it a bit, I'm ready to go. I'm going to click record, and it's going to ask me how do I want to do this, and I'm going to do this through the microphone on the computer. So if you have an external microphone you want to use, you can use that too. However, this one's going to work fine for me. Make sure you don't blow directly into your computer screen, otherwise it'll be way too loud. I'm also going to play a little bit softer here so that it helps. Once I've selected that, it says check your microphone. So I'm going to test that to make sure I can hear it. All right, I can hear it, and I'm ready to begin. If you have a set of external speakers, that might be helpful. All right, once I'm done, I can listen to what I've just played. I can go over here and press. As you can tell, the sound is a little distorted, so I'm probably a little bit too close. And when you make a mistake on here, it's going to show you where you made that mistake. And up here, it's going to show you your score, 92%. And for now, I'm not concerned with the score, at least on this exercise. I'm not concerned with that. If I were turning this in, I would probably want to do that again to make it better. Once you press record, it's going to start the count off right away, so you need to be ready. Well, that's my first take. I can save it or I can delete it. In this case, I'll just save it, and I can do it again. And I can go back and start the recording and do another recording. Once I'm ready to submit, I'm going to hit the submit button. If I go over here and I click on the one that I did, I'm going to click on that one and I'm going to submit it. And if I want to leave a comment, I can say, hey, Mr. T, I messed up the end. However, it is pretty good. Now, hopefully, you can do better than I did today. And then I would submit that. And then I will get your comments and I will reply back to you. Okay? Once your recording is uploaded, I will get a notification that it's in Smart Music and I'm ready to go. So that's going to be how you can do your assignments. Make sure that when you do your assignments, you go back to the tracks and you put this back on so I can hear the background accompaniment. You can turn that down a little bit if you don't want it up so high so you can hear your part. I won't always allow this part to happen here. My part, that is really for you to use to help you understand the line. Hopefully that's helpful for you, and what I'd like you to do is turn your assignment in on Tuesday, and this way, if there's any problems, I can troubleshoot before Thursday. All right, everybody. Good luck, and go to work.